What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys. Today I have a review of the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012 Leonardo. That's right, my zillions. We have the fourth figure in the set, the final figure we're taking a look at this moment in time, and it is Leonardo. These boxes are really cool. If you've watched my other three reviews, you know I like them a lot. They all connect together, which we actually can look at. We actually didn't look at them in any of the reviews, so it's pretty neat. I do dig that a lot, actually. I think that's pretty awesome. And as you can see, they're going to continue those boxes, which is pretty awesome. So, you know, and they go in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it looks like, I'm going to guess, either Foot Soldier or Shredder, because Shredder is out there too, so maybe it's Shredder there. And then we'll continue from there. But I don't know if I'm going to get Shredder. I don't know if I'm going to get any other figures in the line. I'm really in it for the Turtles more than anything. But we'll see how it goes, right? But this is a really, really neat. And like I said, we are at the end of the journey. I love the art on these. Front art is awesome. Inside art is really, really cool too. And these are, I guess, a lot of like Easter eggs for fans of the series. I was a little concerned about this dude, though, in my unboxing, so we'll have to check it out and see how it goes. But without further ado, let's get to this review. And here's Leo out of the package. And man, if you saw my unboxing, this was one that I had the most problems with. Mostly in this arm. This arm is pretty good. The articulation works decently enough. You know, like you have bicep swivel, you have the shoulder that works fine, and you have the wrist. He is like the most like spindly of the four, which is a bummer because I don't really get that from Leo at all. But in this arm, this particular, you know, elbow joint is like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like if it's broken or like shredded at least. But something is odd about this elbow joint. And then this, I was able to get it in a little better. It was very loose. It's better than it was during the unboxing. But it still feels like this elbow could snap at any time. And I don't get that even from his other elbow. So I don't know. It's a weird, you know. You do have like the hinges and swivels at the wrists as well. You have the double barbell joint, ball joint at the head and neck. You have the upper body movement that works very well. You have split at the legs, not getting as much as some of the other ones, even with this being soft and the side being soft. Goes forward, goes back, swivel up there. You have a double jointed knee, and also he had the tightest leg joints. And I did heat it up, but oh, it's still super, super tight. So I don't like that much. That one's better. And then the feet, you know, they're okay. They work. So that's the articulation. This shoulder could be a little bit better, and you know, it's more like the plastic in here. I feel like could be a little bit better. The rest of the articulation is pretty on par with everybody else, and he is still a little too stuck for my liking at one knee, and that's a bummer because like I love Leonardo. He looks super cool otherwise, but that does bother me because look, even like when I'm trying to push down here, it's so tight that it hurts this joint. So that's, even with heat, I heated it. Maybe it needs more. I don't know. Maybe a bath, just a bath. But yeah, I wish this joint was a little thicker. It's probably my most main gripe. The musculature is the same as we've seen, kind of that like angular design, which I really like. I think it looks really, really cool. The bottom of the feet look good. Very nicely done. Neat looking, probably the least dirty. I would say, you know, he's got the scratches at the knees too, but, you know, yeah, he's got like the least dirtiest feet. Maybe because he's he's more precise than everybody else. I don't know. The front piece here looks very well done. There is a little bit mess up here, right in there, but otherwise it's looking pretty good. Scratches, and you know, you could say that's a nick as well, whatever, if you'd like. The straps look really, really nice all throughout. Nice leathery. The buckles look pretty good. His things here, the sheaths look really, really nice. Here's one sword. The other sword is around. I was messing around with him holding a different sword. I was messing around with him holding the Godzilla Leozilla sword, but it goes in, but you know, like, I think I have to try it on this side because it's cool, right? And you really have to heat up the hands to get it in. So I don't know where I put the other sword. It's here somewhere. But yeah, that's how they fit in the sheath, and the sheaths look really, really good. The shell on the back looks very, very nice. This is his belt buckle. I guess it's supposed to be up. Kind of comes out like this. It's weird. Looks like it's misaligned, and maybe it is a bit misaligned. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, the shell looks good. This looks good on the back. It was already attached, which was nice. Elbow pads, wrists, taped up wrists and fingers all look pretty good. And this particular head sculpt is awesome. I really like it a lot. I think it's a really good face for Leo, no doubt about it. Like the mouth, the eyes are good on this one. This is good. This moves around nicely, so that is cool. So yeah, I mean, it looks good. It's a good looking Leonardo, that's for sure. You know, he's just got that, like, most glaring of, you know, problems here, and that bothers me, because I don't want this guy to break, because I really like Leo. He's my favorite turtle, and he just looks cool. He came out very good. He's got really long legs, but yeah, I think that's accurate. So yeah, it's still a really good looking figure. For accessories, let's start with the sword. This is the sword that was missing before, see? Really nicely done. Nice katana. I like the duo grays. That looks really good. The handle looks good, in line with all the other weapons, which I do dig, you know? I think that's cool. They're both the same. Look good. I like him. He holds him really well when you can fit him in his fingers, because, yeah, like, they get very tight. I don't know why they made these so tight, but I heated it up, and there you go. There's that, and here's this one. It is a bit heavy, but this arm holds it much better. This one was just flopping because, again, it's definitely messed up, that joint. But I love how this sword looks in his hand. That's cool. I don't know. I like that a lot. And while we have this hand opened up a little bit, here's another thing he comes with. This is the Micro Fission Omni Disintegrator, I believe it's called. It's really, really cool. And now we can get it off his hand because he doesn't really hold it that well. Nice gunmetal, a nice, like, whatever this canister is. I can't remember anything about it, but it looks really good. It's huge. Looks nice, looks weathered, like the yellow here. And this maroon color with all, like, you know, the weathering. What the front looks like. Really, really cool. Sounds a little hollow, but, like, it looks absolutely fantastic. Really cool weapon. As shown in the other reviews, we get a pepperoni pizza, we get a smoke bomb, and we get a turtle com. We get 3 extra pairs of hands. We get fist hands like Raphael had. We have kind of these, like, more open hands. And then we have what looks like kind of, I don't know, some sort of, like, you know, getting ready to battle type hand. Not sure. But yeah, you know, it's not like, you know, the Cowbunga dude hand. I don't think. It looks like more like, you know, getting ready to fight type hand. I don't know, I could be wrong. You guys let me know. But they look good. And we get an extra head sculpt, of course, like the rest. This one is different. He doesn't have the big open eyes. He has closed eyes, like he's meditating, you know, which is, you know, just perfect for Leonardo. That's pretty cool. Probably not going to use this, but pretty cool. And for your size comparisons, first up here is Leonardo with the Leozilla, as well as another crossover figure in the Skeletor with Megatron armor. Here he is with another couple of NECA turtle figures. Here he is with another couple of dudes ready to fight by his side. And even more honorable warriors, just like Leo himself. And last but certainly not least, repeating the same thing over and over again. Here is Leonardo with all his brothers, and yes, they look fantastic. And my final thoughts, it's a nice figure. There's no doubt about it. It looks really, really good. The accessories, the big gun is cool. The rest is like, you know, standard with everybody else. But he looks really cool. The only problem is he does have, you know, a couple of issues. First, I'm continuously getting one stuck joint here on the leg, and, you know, I think will be fine. It's this arm that really bothers me. The shoulder, like, feels really, really stuck. Not completely, but, like, to a point. And then the bicep swivel isn't as far in as I'd like it to be. And then the plastic feels very thin on the elbows. So it's like a triple threat of, like, scariness there. Which scares me that it might break at some point, you know, like, so that's not good. But otherwise, it looks really nice. It looks like Leonardo. The only other thing I'll say is, I'm not sure if the meditation face was the proper face to go with the rest of the cartoon heads, because for me personally, it kind of makes my decision to go with the white-eyed eyes overall, because at least they'll look like a team together, and the meditation one kind of takes away from the cartooniness of the rest, you know. So you know, I think that was kind of a misstep. I like the idea, but maybe they should have gave it another one as well. That's my opinion. There you go. Maybe one less set of hands and another head would have been a nicer idea. Anywho, it's still a cool figure, and there you have it. That's been my reviews of the NECA 2012 Turtles. Hope you dug them. Let me know your thoughts down below on any of them. You know, go check out the other reviews as well. Diversify your collection. Support a channel that you like. Maybe even if it's not something that you like in particular, expand your horizons a little bit and help support a channel that you like. And if you're new to this channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection, because you never know what you're going to see here. Till next time, peace out, peeps.